Hello everyone, it is Vertex back with another video on the channel. Today we are doing Tower of Hand Sweating ToHS hard difficulty in Zone 1. So, guys, you may be wondering, why am I the skin? But let's get into the tower, obviously. But I'll start talking about this and then we'll talk about the topic for today. Why am I the cosplay of Shedoletsky? Guys, or you may be saying, why is this guy playing as the Forsaken player? You guys may not know who Shed is if you just play Forsaken. So guys, if you play Forsaken, you probably know that Shedoletsky is one of the best beginner characters, and probably one of the best regular characters too. So many people know of him. He's a pretty popular guy now just because of Forsaken, and also that he's a Roblox admin. So that's pretty cool, guys. But I am trying to be the cosplay of Shedoletsky, which I think is really, really neat. Just like my song, very, very happy. So, let's get into the topic that we'll be talking about today. I filmed this video over way too many times. Way too many times, guys. Remember Tower of Heck? I was like filming the video so many times or whatever. I forget what video it was, but I just kept filming and filming and filming and filming. Because I kept falling at the same spot. It was horrific. And then I kept talking about the same thing, and then it gets really boring. Yeah, that's pretty much this video. So, I've talked about the same topic over and over, guys. So the topic for today's video is Grow a Garden Summer Update, guys. It's not the preparation topic, it's how I think the summer update will be. The next video will include the Grow a Garden preparation tips for the summer update. This is what I think is going to happen and what I think if it's going to succeed, kill the game, or make the game better. Because of what Jandel actually said when he was talking to us. Us as a whole. He was talking to us. So, let's get talking about how I think the summer update is going to go. Do I think it's going to be successful? I don't know. Yeah, and you guys may be like, what do you mean you don't know? It's going to be the biggest update. Obviously, it's going to be successful. Not necessarily. Okay? So, do you guys remember when I was talking in my Forsaken video that I was talking about a lot of pay-to-win things because of the big games and do big and all that stuff? And if Soul was obviously going to put pay-to-win stuff in his game, or if he sells the game legitimately this time, is he going to put those pay-to-win things in his game? Also known as like Noli Plus or Shedoletsky Plus. You know, these are all hypothetical situations, as I said in the video before. If you join Forsaken right now, you can't be Shedoletsky Plus. These are all hypothetical, guys. All hypothetical. Most things that I'm talking about today will be hypothetical until it actually comes, if it ever comes. So a lot of the stuff I talk about in this channel about games are hypothetical, usually. But, do I think Grow a Garden Summer Update will be good? Obviously, I said we're successful. I don't know. But when I said the whole Forsaken spiel, if you guys haven't watched that video, I don't remember the video it was, make sure to go and watch that video so then you guys gotta know what I'm talking about. Because I'm not going to go ahead and explain the Forsaken drama again, because I don't need to talk about that again. It really made my stomach churn a little bit when I was talking about it, so I'd rather not talk about that. But, again, guys, if Jandel, wow, why did I almost miss that shot? If Jandel incorporates the PTW, also known as Pay to Win, into his game, that big studios, or, what is it, big studios? Yeah, big studios. Like, the big studios are all about the pay-to-win stuff. Big games are all into the pay-to-win stuff. So it's like, obviously, they're going to do the pay-to-win. But if Jandal, so say Jandal is working with them, obviously, and he gets the money off of what they're doing. Guys, Jandel is making the money off of the pay-to-win stuff that he didn't make. No, off of the pay-to-win stuff that the big games made. Because he owns 50 and they own 50. So overall, he's making the money that they put into the game. Significantly more money when they add the pay-to-win stuff. Will Jandal turn that way and be like that? Oh, I like making money. I'm making XYZ money, and he likes that. Okay, everybody likes making money, but do we want to ruin the game? No. If I was put in that situation, I don't know what I'd do. Like, I think if I had a very successful game, I feel like I know the consequences of putting in PTW things into a game. So, honestly, I hope I'm never put in that situation. I don't think I'd like it at all. So what Jandal's position is right now, I would not like the position he's in. He's making multi-millions of dollars, maybe not off of just him, obviously because he has developers working on the game and obviously big games, but, you know what guys, I'm saying big games, it's do big. Okay, forget what I said about big games. I meant to be saying do big the entire time, but I hope I'm never put into that situation. He's making XYZ money, and that XYZ money is a lot of money. Just off the pay-to-win stuff. Jandal can see how much money he's making off of, per se, the Forever Pack and the crates, okay? Many people will buy crates, seed packs, and all that other stuff. Well, actually, I don't mind the pay-to-win seed packs, because you can still get those. The only thing I don't like is the rainbow packs. That's stupid. Because you should not be able to pay to win in these games. Just like I'm saying. Pay and get something better than the regular thing, or get something that there isn't in the game. Okay? So, that's kind of my spiel about pay to win, and if the game turns to pay to win, well, let me talk about that next. Let me finish my spiel about this. As long as Jandal doesn't ruin his game for do big strategies that's making him money, but will he want, this is my thing, this is pretty much summing up my idea. Does he want more money? Does he want to make more than do big's already making off the pay to win stuff? That's the question, guys. Does he want to make more money? Because do big is already making him tons. So if he can make an extra 100,000 from adding one pay to win thing, and never mind multiple, will he want to add tons of pay-to-win things? Well, that's pretty much what I'm talking about today. Okay, what if he doesn't do that? I think the summer update will be super successful. If he does do that, this summer update is so hyped up by Jando, by his developers, by in-game chat live events before big updates like the crafting update, like the bee update, Busier Bees update, the friendship update. If this update fails, you guys probably don't want to hear this. If this update fails, this game is sinking. Grow Garden will go to the trenches, just like Fish did, just like Dusty Trip did. Guys, do you see a common factor with all these games? Each one of these games failed because of pay-to-win things. Guys, if Grow Garden falls to this thing that Do Big's doing, we are dead. The game is going to the trenches. The game will be on the bottom of lists. The game will have 40,000 players. Guys, 40,000 players might seem like a lot, but when they had a peak of 14 million players, 16,000 players isn't even 1% of those player count. And that will be the player count. That is the player count of Fish. When Fish had millions of players during the update, and 700,000 on regular days, like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what to say, but Jandal, don't fail us. He already released yesterday. Yesterday being 6/17 that he's adding crafting back. Awesome. He's hyping the update up even more. If he fails us on this update, we're not going to be happy campers, guys. We will not be happy campers. And I miss that every time. I think that's where I fall every time, guys. I don't usually get this. We will not be happy campers. And I'm just saying that. I'm not here to make anyone scared that Grow Garden's gonna die. And I'm not saying Grow Garden's gonna die. I'm gonna say Grow Garden's gonna die when they add all the pay-to-win crap into the game. Because I'll tell you right now, if they had 5 or more things pay-to-win in the game, it's not gonna make me want to play. It's not gonna make most people want to play. Why do you want to play something when somebody's just gonna pay and beat you in the game because of the money that they spent in the game? That's stupid. These games are more for playing. These games are more to play to have fun, not to play to try to compete against a pay-to-win player. That's not what these games are for, guys. And that's what this game's gonna turn into. I'm telling you, if Jandal does this, his game's going to the trenches. And I'm not over-exaggerating this, guys. His game will go to the trenches. Just like Dusty Trip went. Guys, if we're done to talk about Fish isn't his game. We'll talk about Dusty Trip, guys. We're on the last 2 layers. I gotta lock in here. And the final question you guys are gonna ask me, do I think this is gonna happen? Do I think Grow Garden's gonna fail? And what's going on here? What do I think? It's the easier way. I don't know. This way. Do I think Grow Garden's gonna fail? No, I don't. I don't think Jandal's gonna make this stupid mistake. If he never owned Dusty Trip, do I think the game would have failed? Yes. I think he learned his lesson after Dusty Trip being a successful game, selling the game 100% to do big. I don't think he's going to make the mistake of pay-to-win crap again. I don't. And I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong, guys. I don't think he's going to make the mistake. And if he does, goodbye Grow Garden. That's all I'm going to say. And guess what, guys? When there's less player count, that means less updates, less things Jandal's going to do for us, less everything in Grow Garden. Grow Garden will be dead. And I hate to say it, I love the game. I really do love this game. I love Grow Garden. Yeah, I do. I think it's a really, really fun game. It's really, really calming. Sometimes. Shouldn't say always. But, guys, pray. Okay? If it happens, it's going down. And I know I said that about how many times, but I'm just telling you the truth. And if we fail here, I'd be very mad. I hope for the best. I hope Jandal doesn't make the same mistake he did for his previous games. That's all I'm saying, guys. I hope he doesn't make the same mistake that he did with all the other games. I like him as a guy. I think he's a really, really awesome person. I think he has the capability to make a good game. I don't think he has the capability of having good developers. Guys, that's pretty much the end of today's video. We're finishing the tower up now. Sorry to make this video such like a horrible video on Do Big, obviously, and stuff like that. And what I think if they're doing things that are right. And guys, by the way, this is like a tomato. It's kind of cool. But I'm not against Do Big. I actually am. You know what, guys? This is the one video that I'm going to say I don't like Do Big. I really don't like their ways of things. Neither do I like big games. And I know I say no hate to them. No hate to them. But I really don't like the way you do things. I don't like the way you make games. I don't like the way you ruin games. And you guys can hate me for that, but most people do hate Do Big. You guys can unsubscribe if you like Do Big. I have no problem with that. But I don't like the way Do Big makes games. If you look at every one of Do Big's games, don't look at Grow Garden, every other one's dead. Compared to their peak player count. So, that is today's video. Not to make it so hatred against people, but guys, don't think I'm being mean to Jandal at all. I think Jandal's awesome. I hope he doesn't make a mistake. That's all I'm going to say. I hope Jandal does not make a mistake. I don't want to hold the video out for too much longer, guys, but that's the end of today's video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and give me a click that notification bell for the next video being Tower of Modded Heck, maybe? Oh boy, that's gonna be one heck of a tower. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.